Presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports. It's time for Pierre Governor Sports on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Pierre Governor Athletics are brought to you by Avera St. Mary's Hospital, Zander Auto Parts, Bank West, All Around Graphics, Weatherall Roofing, Faith Lutheran Church, and Billion Financial.
Jost trying to get one forward for Davis. Davis in the shot, and that one goes through. How about that for offense? Avery Davis scores, and it's 1-0 for Pierre.
And also brought to you by the Clubhouse Inn and Suites, Birding Electric, Slumberland Furniture, Kruger Contracting, B&B Equipment, Bridget M Photography, Edward Jones Financial, Dakota Sprinkler, and Sioux Nation.
Empty backfield again. Keenels right up the middle on the design run. All the way through. Keenels 25, 20, 50, 10, 5. Touchdown, 50-yard run for Keenels. 2 minutes to go, and the Governor strikes first here this evening.
Your Governor Athletics is also brought to you by First Dakota National Bank, Gales Gas, Service Master, Gateway Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, Purist Foods, Kathy Sunshine Properties, All Pro Towing, and Pure Dental Clinic.
Cross comes in, a shot to goal scored right over to Ryland Derry. What a pass from Cole Peterson, and Ryland Derry is there just to get the foot on it and redirect it into the goal, and the Govs lead it.
Governor's Athletics is also brought to you by Olson Plumbing, Lamb Motor, Midwest Cooperative, May Adam Law Firm, Oahe Federal Credit Union, the Association of Weed and Pest, and Fisher Rounds.
For the Governors, for the 4th straight year, are the Class 11 AA state champions. They beat the Brookings Bobcats 38-6 here in the Dakota Dome.
Here, Governor Athletics is also brought to you by Shane's Pharmacy, Todd's Electric, Wagner Auto, First United Methodist Church, East Pier Landscape and Garden Center, Country Carpet and Flooring, and Black Hills Federal Credit Union. And now, with the call of today's game, here's award-winning KCCR Sports Director, John Winkler.
As we welcome you here to the Pilk Fields as Pierre Governor Soccer will be taking on the Harrisburg Tigers today in a doubleheader. As John Winkler alongside Mendel Miller here to open up our doubleheader, it will be Pierre taking on Harrisburg in girls soccer. As Mendel, this is as big of a game as it gets at this point of the season. This is a huge game for both these teams, but for the Pierre Governors who are sitting at the number 1 in the AA standings, this is a win that can keep you at the number 1 spot even down the stretch with a loss or so.
Yeah, for sure. This is a huge game. As you said, I don't think it gets bigger than this in the middle of the season, regular season game, kind of the dog days of the season maybe and things like that. But you sure should be ready for a game like this.
And the Governors are at number 1 in the standings. Harrisburg right now at number 8, but they're 4-1-2 on the year. They've played their schedule gets with those tough teams towards the end of the season. They've won a couple of good games. You know, there's a couple losses in there that won to Watertown is what hurts them the most right now. But they're still sitting at number 8. They're looking for a spot and be a home playoff team to open up the first round, and if not, be in the top 4. But the Governors, right now, that again, they're playing some really good soccer. They have all year. Outside the Aberdeen Central game, this Governor team has not lost, but they've also looked good in all 6 of those wins.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, you can kind of throw Harrisburg's record out a little bit. They played a tough schedule. And you called it right. The Watertown game is the one that makes you scratch your head and wonder why. I actually watched that game just to figure out what happened, and Harrisburg just kind of really struggled on offense. They outplayed them, and soccer is kind of one of those weird games where you can win the game on the field but not on the scoreboard, and that was kind of the way that happened to them that day. So they're a good quality team. Definitely the second best team Pierre's seen other than Aberdeen.
And the Governors taking on this Harrisburg team, but Harrisburg without their best player throughout the entire year because she tore her ACL before the season started.
Yeah, Haley Christensen, she's a sophomore. She's one of the best players in the state. Tore her ACL last February, and talked to her a little bit before the game here, and she says she'd like to get back for playoffs. Obviously, that's the optimistic side of it and things like that. But that definitely affects them, and that's why they've struggled on offense for a lot of this year. They're 2 ties. I think one was 0-0, one was 1-1, and they've just not been as dangerous as they were last year with her on the field. They're still trying to figure out how to play without her.
The Governor's Harrisburg Tigers coming up here in just a little bit. We'll step aside for 3 minutes, come back with more of the pregame show. You're listening to Pierre Governor Soccer here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates, at your service, at your side, with offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
BankWest Insurance has the expertise and resources to deliver personalized service and customized solutions. As an independent agency, we shop dozens of companies to get you the best coverage at the best price. As your trusted choice for insurance coverage, we promise to go the extra mile so you can rest assured your loved ones and your assets are protected. Contact your local agent to put BankWest Insurance to work for you.
Not a deposit, not FDIC insured, not insured by any federal agency, not guaranteed by any bank, may go down in value, equal opportunity provider.
All Pro Towing and Repair offers 24/7 light, medium, and heavy towing, jump starts, lockouts, roadside assistance, and recovery. The All Pro Towing and Repair team of professionals offers prompt, courteous, and top-notch services to Central South Dakota. If you find yourself in need of a tow, jump, or lockout, contact All Pro Towing and Repair, 605-669-2075. That's 605-669-2075.
Pictures are memories we want to last forever. For those special times, call Bridget M. Photography, a unique boutique photography studio offering family portraits, children, seniors, and even your pets. They're available for weddings, commercial events, and sports photography. Stop in and visit their studio in Pierre or look over their website at bridgetmphoto.com. Pictures and memories that will last forever. From Bridget M. Photography in Pierre.
Building a home. It's the biggest investment most of us make in a lifetime. Not to mention, it's a decision that, well, you pretty much live with day and night. The quality of the workmanship stares back at you like a reflection. It also affects the value of your investment. Choosing the right contractor is critical. Kruger Contracting is that contractor. Call 222-2523. Quality workmanship and materials completed on time. Kruger Contracting. In a word, quality. Call 222-2523.
Sioux Nation in Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of area athletes and their fans. Sioux Nation of Fort Pierre knows it takes hard work to achieve success in sports and the support of great people. That's why Sioux Nation of Fort Pierre is the place for all of your feed, seed, animal health, and grilling needs. They work hard for the community and are thankful for the support of their great customers. Visit Sioux Nation in Fort Pierre, 504 Deadwood Street. Sioux Nation supports area athletes.
As we welcome you back here to the Pilk Fields at John Wickler alongside Mendel Miller as we are getting set for Pierre Governor Soccer taking on the Harrisburg Tigers. The girls game playing first here. Kickoff at 4 o'clock, so about 12 minutes away. But Mendel, we talked about before the first break here is that this is a really big game for both teams. Governor's coming in at number 1 in the AA standings. The Harrisburg Tigers coming in at number 8. For Pierre, they have won the games they're supposed to, and even some of the toss-up games. You talked about some of these games being toss-up games. Is this one of these toss-up games that you had in your mind at the beginning of the season?
Honestly, this is an underdog game. Obviously Pierre is really good. They've had a lot of talent, a lot of players that can play the game. But Harrisburg, I think they won last year 6-0 in Harrisburg or 6-1 or something like that, and they have a really strong sophomore class that most of them started last year. They brought back, I think, 8 starters back off a team last year that was top 4 in the state and stuff like that. So it appears an underdog, but we have them at home and we have an opportunity, and that's all you can ask for.
Right, and where they sit in the standings, the Governor's got to feel maybe. Not saying that Harrisburg doesn't feel confident, but Pierre's got to feel probably a little bit more confident than they do coming in this matchup. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing is a different story. But with Pierre being 6-1, they've won those matchups against some teams that going in the season, maybe they shouldn't have won, but they did pick up those wins, and you got to feel that as you should go into any game, you feel like you can win any matchup.
Yeah, exactly. And I think Pierre's confident in it because they've had success. They're playing well, and they've had, as you say, those wins over teams that were at least equal to them, if not, them being the underdogs. So that's good. I think they have the confidence. By the same token, Harrisburg can just look at the schedule last year and say we beat Pierre 6-0, and even though they're struggling, there may be some doubts. So that's why it's really important for Pierre to get out, play well early, and make Harrisburg doubt themselves.
You mentioned play well early. This Pierre team in the 2 home games so far have won 1-0 over their opponents. So you're looking for this to be a little bit better of a start, maybe get on the board a little bit earlier than what they had the other 2 home games, and that can draw a lot then to the rest of the success of the rest of the game.
Yeah, certainly. We talk about it every game. Getting on the board first is huge in soccer and helps you play with confidence and play a little bit more loose. And especially in games where you probably are the underdog, if you can get that first one and make people realize that you can compete and make yourself feel like you can compete, it's a good thing.
The Pierre Governors, Harrisburg Tigers come up here in just a little bit. We'll step aside for 3 minutes, come back with more of the pregame show. You're listening to Pierre Governor Soccer on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Looking for your next new or used car, truck, or SUV? Then go no further than the comfort of your own home. Shop online at lambmotor.com. On lambmotor.com, you'll find the vehicles Lambs has in stock. You can schedule a test drive or your vehicle's next tune-up, all online. New or used, shop for it all online, anywhere you are. Lamb Motor has the right vehicle for you. Lamb Motor in Oneida and online, lambmotor.com.
At Black Hills Federal Credit Union, our top priority is providing value to our members. Since 1941, we have helped our neighbors buy homes and vehicles, finance their farms and ranches, insure their assets, and retire comfortably. From Custer to Sioux Falls, we live and work in our communities, and we treat our members like family. Visit bhfcu.com to learn more about how you can join. BHFCU is member-owned, not-for-profit, and federally insured by NCUA.
It takes hard work to reach goals. It's a truth that applies to more than just sports. It also goes for your financial goals. You work hard for your money. You deserve an investment strategy that lines up with your game plan. Your local Edward Jones financial advisor can help. If your investments aren't getting you closer to the win, visit edwardjones.com or stop by your local Pierre area Edward Jones office for a financial review. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
It is time to control noxious weeds. Do you have a control plan in place? If not, contact your local weed and pest supervisor to help you set up a plan. Effort now will save you time and money in the future. This is Paul Johnson, South Dakota State University Extension Weed Science Coordinator, asking for your support to get this statewide noxious weed problem under control.
As long as you have a local cooperative, you'll never farm alone. At CHS Midwest Cooperative, our team is your team, ready to help you make the decisions that are vital to your operation. From the seed, plant health, and marketing the grain, to fuel to keep you running, the feed to supplement your herds, and the financing programs to make it all possible. We're here for you. Give CHS Midwest Cooperative a call today and let us show you the value of the co-op. Local, loyal, and trusted for generations.
When a disaster damages your home or business, you need immediate support from experts you can count on. ServiceMaster is there for your burst and leaking pipes, basement flooding, drying and dehumidification, roof leaks and failures, carpet and upholstery. We know your situation is unique. That's why we give every type of damage in every building the individual attention of certified experts who have the real-world experience to come up with the best solution. No type of damage is too big or too small for us to handle. We're standing by 24/7. Call ServiceMaster 844-902-2938.
As we welcome you back here to Pilk Fields as the starting lineups are being announced, John Winkler alongside Mendel Miller. As for the starting lineups, we'll go with the Harrisburg first. The goalkeeper will be Stella Leitzen. Then the starting lineup, Sydney Haig along with Ella Whitey, Sophia Smith back, Brooklyn Schillmoller, Elsie Odney, Abigail Flanagan, Lindsay Worth, Taylor Holstinson, Regina Stosher and Madeline Scott will be the starters for the Harrisburg Tigers. For the Pierre Governors, it is Avery Davis, a senior, along with the sophomore Brianna Sargent, Ava Flotmeyer, a junior, Caitlin Kuiper is a junior, Oksana Munchelkanaus, one of the seniors for the Governors, Meg Maher, wearing number 13, a junior, Ireland Templeton, a freshman, Graceland Taylor, a freshman, Grace Richter, a freshman, Jasmine Yost, an 8th grader, and Jenna Gehring is the senior goalie for the Pierre Governors. Those are your starting lineups for both teams. We step aside for another 3 minutes, come back with the kickoff. You're listening to Pierre Governor Soccer here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
At Shane's Pharmacy, your health care is important, and Shane wants to be the pharmacist to take care of you. Shane's Pharmacy will make sure your prescriptions are filled in a timely manner, they will answer your questions, and they will even deliver to your home or office. Call 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy, the pharmacy you know and trust. The number again is 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy in Fort Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
Let Country Carpet and Flooring help you update your home or office with the latest fashion trends. With over 30 years of experience, we can help you find the right flooring or window treatments for your needs. Stop down to 414 East Sioux Avenue or call for an appointment at 224-9297 for your free consultation and estimate. Go Govs!
This fall, sip on a warm, soothing apple cider and bathe in the radiance of the changing colors before you smash that hot mug on the driveway and join First Dakota to bank some noise for fall sports. Stop for goal line stands, holler for a game-winning ace, and go berserk for a chip in from the rough. Let's give the home team all we've got. Bank some noise with us at First Dakota National Bank.
Open a new account online today at firstdakota.com, member FDIC.
Faith Lutheran Church prays for God's blessings to all of our athletes and their families. We're proud of the commitment and dedication that you give to your team. We would love for you to join us and celebrate the successes that God gives to us on the field, in the classroom, and throughout our lives. You can worship with us at Faith Lutheran Church on Sundays at 8:30 and 11 a.m., on Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m., or you can watch online at faithluth.com/livestream.
The lawyers at the May Adam Law Firm in Pierre know how important your families are to you. If you've been putting off getting your affairs in order, know that the May Adam Law Firm is available to counsel you through your questions and help you get the documents in place so that you've made your loved ones secure. Call them at 224-8803 and they can chat with you about how to document your concerns and care for your family. We're all in this together, and the May Adam Law Firm is ready and able to help.
The frigid air of winter and the blistering heat of summer can really put a dent in your pocketbook. The gang at Weatherall Roofing and Insulation in Pierre say, just foam it. Saving money on your energy bills is what it's all about with Weatherall Roofing and Insulation. Let Weatherall Roofing and Insulation help you save money with their custom spray foam or blow-in fiberglass insulation. Call 224-7982 for a free estimate. And remember, just foam it.
As we welcome you back here to Pierre as we are set for soccer this afternoon. The Pierre Governors and the Harrisburg Tigers in the girls matchup will be the first one. We'll have the boys after the girls game concludes. Also, don't forget about NFL football tonight. So we have the Cowboys and the Buccaneers. We'll have that after we get done with the boys contest. So looking forward to 3 games here in the next 6 hours right here on KCCR. You can't ask for anything better than that. Governors will look to start with possession to open up this game as they will go from right to left on your radio dial. And if you're watching on YouTube at KCCR Sports, going from right to left on your TV screen. Mendel, this should be a good matchup here between both these teams.
Yeah, exactly. Should be a good matchup. First 10 minutes would be interesting. You know, some of the frustrations Harrisburg has had is if the other team really marks them close and doesn't give them any space, and I'm anxious to see if Pierre can accomplish that.
So Avery Davis will get things started as we are underway here in the first half between Pierre and Harrisburg as the Tigers will get the ball. It'll be up for Sydney Haig, and her pass here to the near side for Schilmoller. And down the near side, off at the sideline, and does go out off of Oksana Munchelkanaus, so it'll be a throw here for the Harrisburg Tigers. You're listening to KCCR Pierre, a Riverfront Broadcasting Station, as we started about 2 minutes early. As now here's Jasmine Yost up for Avery Davis. Her pass back for Yost a little bit too strong, and it goes out for another throw here for Harrisburg early on in the first half. This Harrisburg team coming in at 4-1-2. Governors are at 6-1 as Mutual Canals will kick it out of play, and we'll have another throw farther down the near sideline here for the Harrisburg Tigers. This Governor team at 6-1, top team in Double-A in terms of seed points. They're looking to keep that spot. Avery Davis will clear it up towards midfield, but it will be taken here by Harrisburg. Halstinson over to the middle of the field for the Tigers. Nearly taken away by Templeton. Now it'll be taken by Taylor up off the back foot of Templeton and then cleared back down, and it'll roll out of play now here for a throw for the Governors. And here within the first minute, we're going to get ourselves our first sub with Alexis Campia, and maybe the referee will not won't let her come in the game. Interesting that maybe the referee thinks it's too early. I mean, usually it's the coach's decision on
right.
if their sub comes in or not, but
exactly.
As here's Ava Flotmeyer. That was a little bit of a head scratcher, but that's okay. It'll roll here to the near sideline and roll out for another throw for the Governors. And Alexis Campia is still standing here waiting for the sub to come in. And we will get our sub in. So Alexis Campia will check in, and it'll be for Oksana Mutual-Canals.
I honestly don't think he thought that they'd sub so early.
Right, I didn't think that maybe that was going to be the case, that he was wanting to have a sub yet. So the throw from Jasmine Yost here on the far near side for Avery Davis. Now over. Here's Ireland Templeton trying to get free. Her pass for Camden Kuipers as it's on the far side of the field. Templeton gets there. She'll push it to the far side where it'll roll all the way, and it will roll to the sideline but not out, and now Harrisburg will take over. And the Tigers from their defending third trying to get towards midfield. That one goes off of one of the Governors, might have went off of maybe Kuipers on the far side, then it rolls out off of the Pierre Governors. So now the Harrisburg with a throw. Here comes another throw for Harrisburg, and they do have a sub, and they will get their first sub coming in.
Only on the second chance.
Right, yeah.
He balanced it out.
So there you go. It'll be number 34, Ella Walton, that will check in here for Harrisburg. So here first half, no score. We've had more, no shots yet. We've had more times of them throwing the ball in without getting a sub in than we've seen shots. But
it's early.
It's early. It is early in this game. This should be a good matchup between both these teams. Both teams are looking for big wins here, as Jasmine Yost will run it down and go off of Harrisburg, and it should be a throw for Pierre, and it will be. Where the Governors sit at, every team, you always want to beat the number one team in the state, but also the seat points are there for the Harrisburg Tigers to pick up, with the Governors being 6-1 right now. And where Harrisburg's sitting at 4-1-2, that's a lot of seat points for the Governors to try and pick up with a win. On the far side, Harrisburg into the attacking third, but it will be lobbed in and grabbed by Jenna Gehring. First chance for her to get a piece of the action, as we are scoreless here in the first half between the Pierre Governors and the Harrisburg Tigers. Here in the girls matchup, the boys will play coming up later on this evening. 6 o'clock will be the start of that one. Good little give and go on the far side for the Tigers as they try and get another attack moving forward. On that far side, it's going to be out of play. I believe that was Grace Richter over there defending for the Governors. Still on the far side. Harrisburg with possession as the pass goes back to the edge of the attacking third and outside the attacking third now, but Harrisburg still controlling. That cross comes in. Jasmine Yost trying to get to it, a shot from the Tigers, and that one goes wide of Jenna Gehring. Good look there from Harrisburg, our first shot, but it doesn't hit target.
Yeah, Harrisburg, they want to play two ways. Number one, they want to counterattack really fast and go through the corners and get those crosses. Secondly, if that's not there, they're going to try to possess the ball and really work it for good shots. They really like to show off their skill.
Jenna Gehring on the goal kick. It missed one of the Tigers and it went past Campia, so it'll be a throw for Harrisburg. And the throw will be taken here by Brooklyn Schulmeyer, and then it'll come back out, and it'll be Scholl Moeller again to throw it in. Davis got a foot to it, and now it's Campia, and now up the field, but Davis wasn't quite looking for it quite yet, and it'll be down and back on the near side where Yost will just play it out for a throw here for Harrisburg. So just one shot so far between these two teams. Harrisburg's got the shot. Over on the far side, near side, Harrisburg. That cross comes in, and Jenna Gehring drops down to both knees to make sure she grabs that one up and secures it. No, it's not a save for Gehring, but a good first look there for Gehring to get more involved in this contest.
Yeah, certainly. Jenna's played great all year and been a huge part of the success, and she needs to stay on top of her game today and, put the team on her back.
Avery Davis, the ball went out of play. She's got a big smile on her face because the ball clearly went out, but she didn't hear a whistle, didn't see a flag go up, so she kept trying to play it. Here on the near side, she keeps that one in, but Scholemüller will get it back towards midfield. And then here's a chance for Ava Flotmeyer, but Templeton will have it because between the legs of the referee, good movement there from the referee to get out of the way. But now Harrisburg will take control. Regina Stoscher, but then cleared back by the Governors. That one, if it would have went past the Harrisburg Tiger, Avery Davis might have had a chance to take it the rest of the distance. However, Harrisburg's got it in midfield and up the far side, rolls to the sideline. And from that far sideline, there's a cross that comes in, knocked down by the hands of Jenna Gehring, and she'll grab it up. So Harrisburg so far working from the outside, trying to get it in, but the two crosses have gone for good positioning from Jenna Gehring.
Yeah, exactly. They're going to test her early, and then if that doesn't work, then they'll probably settle in a little bit.
Here is now Campia with it, trying to lead it forward for Davis into the box on the near side. It rolls all the way down and at the goal line. Davis will keep it alive, and they'll be cleared away, and it'll be for a throw for the Governors.
Yeah, nice play by Avery Davis there, not quitting on the play. Harrisburg defender thought it was going to roll out, and there again, that's the difference between playing on grass in Pierre versus Harrisburg's turf.
Guyan Beck and Oksana Muchel-Knaus will check in. It'll be Flotmeyer and Kuipers that will have a seat. You mentioned that. That's a good point. I think Harrisburg was expecting that ball to roll all the way down. And this grass is short, freshly cut, and it's going to roll a lot, but not quite what we'll see on a turf field.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, granted, the only other field that we haven't seen the ball roll a lot was Sturgis. I don't think we'll see that the rest of the way. That was real thick grass. That cross comes in from Muchel-Knaus, but it will roll all the way to the goalkeeper, and Stella Litzen will have her first opportunity to possess the ball and grab onto it, get a chance to get into this ball game as well. At the middle of the field, Grace Richter comes over with the right foot trying to pass it for Yost, but it was intercepted and taken by Haig. And right at midfield, a pass to the far sideline, and Harrisburg will work the ball down the field. Brianna Sargent will step up, clear it out of play. It'll be a throw here for the Harrisburg Tigers. Referee will allow the subs to come in. We had Abigail Flanagan, who had subbed out and was checking back in. She about right on the field before the referee had said that we were going to have the subs come in. Camden Kuipers also checks in as Grace Linton Taylor will come and have a seat. Early on here in the first half, right around the 10-minute mark of this first half, the Governors and Harrisburg Tigers are tied with no score. Just one shot so far, and that was from the Harrisburg Tigers. That one's stolen away by Richter, and now Grace Richter down the far sideline, trying to win a race all the way towards the corner. Richter cut it back toward the edge of the box, back for Cayenne Beck. Her pass attempt gets blocked down, and still on the far side, Beck's got an opportunity, and it will be played all the way down the goal line, and it will go out for a goal kick for Harrisburg. So still here early on this first half, Governors and Harrisburg Tigers tied with no score. And listen, the wind is not much of a factor, but it will be maybe not much of a factor for us. It's going to be a little bit more of a factor as the wind starts to gust a little bit more. Rolls on the near sideline. It was going to roll all the way out, and it should be a throw for the Govs, and it will be. The wind right now in the spot for it in favor of the Governors.
Yeah, exactly. We have the wind in the first half, and hopefully that helps us, get ahead and play well early.
And that goal kick, everybody for Pierre kind of stayed up. They realized where that wind was at in favor of Pierre. That one knocked down by Davis. Campium, her pass back for Muchel-Knaus, and then it'll be cleared away by Harrisburg. And now a long run. Kuipers trying to race after it. Kuipers still has it over on the far side, but during the near side, and it will roll all the way to the corner, and it will be a throw for Harrisburg all the way in that corner. As far as you can go without it being a corner kick, and it will be for Harrisburg as they quickly throw it in. But now there's Campia with the left foot, cleared out to the sideline. Excuse me, that was Mutual Canals, I believe, that cleared it away. And now the throw comes right back in. Templeton steps in front of that pass, and then she'll clear it back out, and it will be another throw here for Harrisburg.
A little bit different look here for Pierre. Cammie Kuiper's playing defender. I think Graceland Taylor came out because she had a shoe issue.
And you may have been able to hear it, may not have been able to hear it. She was asking if anybody had another shoe to use.
I think she broke a lace or something.
Sophia Smith back here for Harrisburg. You want to talk about being a team player is when you lend your teammate a new shoe, or maybe a shoelace or whatever it might be. You lend your teammate something that probably stinks.
Right.
Jasmine Yost, her pass at midfield. That one's going to be intercepted, and now Harrisburg looking to go the other way with a strong run. Up the far sideline. Coming in is Stosher. Stosher with the left foot. That shot will go wide, and it'll roll out for a goal kick. And a good job by Gehring. She didn't go after it. She knew where she was at positional-wise and didn't go after it knowing that it was going to go wide and let it go out for the Governors to now have a goal kick.
Yeah, nice play by Jenna there. Didn't look like she had confidence in her positioning. As you said, took away the angle and the non-dangerous shot going wide. She just let go through.
Because from where we're sitting at, right, when she didn't move for it, it kind of took my breath away for a second, but then when it rolled away, I'm like, all right, she knows what she's doing with that. There was a reason why that she let that one continue to go through.
Yep.
Allie Hutchinson, she just checked in with a one-on-one battle with Sydney Haig, and then it'll be down from Harrisburg, but it should go out, and it will, for a throw. And another throw here for the Governors. Mutual Canals will take it up for Hutchinson, takes one hop, and then it goes off of Harrisburg again, so another throw here for the Governors.
Yeah, a lot of subs here by Pierre early. Definitely, they've changed out about half the lineup so far. Graceland Taylor is back in at center back, so she's got her shoe fixed.
So here's Mutual Canals with the throw. That one again is cleared by Harrisburg, so another throw for the Governors. And now we have Grace Richter and Natalie Flottmeyer back into the game as Yost and Templeton will both take a seat. Mutual Canals will throw it in here for the Governors. Still looking for that first goal of this contest. The throw for Davis, controlled. Pass to the top of the box, but played by Harrisburg. And now at midfield, long ball up. Jenna Gehring will play it, and it will be all the way back down again. Off of one of the Harrisburg players. That went off of number 14, Taylor Halstinson. And it went off and out of play, so another throw here for the Governors, and it will be Mutual Canals that will throw it in here for Pierre. And we've played near about 15 minutes of this first half. Avery Davis, that one will be taken by Harrisburg, but then Davis is able to get a foot back to it, although it will go out of play off Davis. And a throw here for Harrisburg. And Ella Walton was the one that was around there, and now we have a sub coming in, and it will be Kennedy Reuter for Harrisburg. And so she comes in, grabs the ball to throw it in. We'll play it up for Haig. Her pass now here for Walton. Mutual Canals trying to cut her off, seal her off of the ball, but Walton still has it. Walton on the far side. Maher comes over. She'll get in front of the ball, and it'll be a throw here. It's actually going to be for Pierre. Went off of Harrisburg last, so a really good play there from Maher.
Yeah, great to win the possession.
So now here is for Harrisburg, Sophia Smith back. Also Ryan Berry's checked in for the Governors. As that pass goes to the far side, but still taken by Harrisburg. And now on the far side, the Tigers still with it. But then a foul will be called against Harrisburg. No, it's just going to be, it was a foul called against Pierre. Nope, just out of play. Heard the whistle, but that's from the JV game.
Yeah, it's hard to tell there. Could have been a foul.
Yeah. Hey, I saw something that could have been, right. Here on the near side now, pass off of Hutchinson. Hutchinson will seal off the defender. Cleared away by Mutual Canals back out towards midfield, and now a Mutual Canals again, and it's going to land right in front of us. I don't know, the ball might have actually missed the camera. The camera might have not seen it, but you probably heard in my voice how that was almost got to our equipment. Here's a throw for Harrisburg at midfield here on the near side. Natalie Flottmeyer, good pass here for Hutchinson. That one goes off of Harrisburg on the near sideline, and then it'll be cleared back away by Harrisburg. And now it's Walton that will leave it, and it'll be taken by Stosher. And Stosher's pass now for Haig. Again, working at the middle of the field here for Harrisburg. The Tigers, a pass that comes into the top of the box, and we'll have our first offside call as Harrisburg is guilty of it. And it'll be a free kick here for the Governors.
Yeah, good play there by the defensive back to stay disciplined and let Harrisburg run through them.
So here's the free kick off the offside as it'll be taken by Mutual Canals. And out towards midfield, knocked down by Flottmeyer. She'll have to race after it. And then the two run into each other along with Walton. Walton stayed on her feet. Flottmeyer fell down. And then Mutual Canals will help out defensively and get a foot to it and knock it out of play. And a throw here now for Harrisburg. Who says soccer's not a contact sport? That was two strong shoulders run into each other.
Yeah, there's a lot of contact out there, a lot of physicality.
As Grace Richter goes up for Avery Davis. And now Davis will leave it forward for Richter. But winning the race to it was one of the Harrisburg players in Halstonson. And it goes off of Pierre, so it'll be a throw in here for Harrisburg. Throw goes in for Walton. Hutchinson will take it away. Her pass now for Richter. And Richter will turn to try and get a pass for Barry, although didn't have enough strength to get there after it was knocked down by a Harrisburg player. The Tigers a little bit of time as Halstonson will go over the far side. And up on the far side again, it'll be played and intercepted by the Governors. Grayson Taylor had it intercepted. A pass from Barry went off the hip of Taylor, but it came back to Barry, and now we'll try and reverse field. But Mutual Canals will reverse it right back in a long run, but no one was there for the Governors, so it'll roll all the way out. There'll be another throw here for Harrisburg.
Yeah, good lead pass there, except there was nobody home on that wing. That wing, Cayenne Beck had already collapsed into the mid to try to win possession.
So now up the far side here for Harrisburg. Maher got a foot to it, and now another pass. That one's going to be knocked away by Gracelyn Taylor. Good defensive play there by Taylor again, and she'll clear it back across midfield. And Harrisburg will have to regroup. So here is the Tigers out towards midfield off the right foot of a Harrisburg player, then back down the field, and now Hutchinson with a long run trying to race after it. But Halstonson will win the race to it. Halstonson with the left foot up here on the near side. Off of Pesca, and then it will be out of play, and it'll be a throw here for the Governors. And a lot of subs coming in. Ellie Hughes, Ireland Templeton, Alexis Campia, and Jasmine Yost will all come in. Hutchinson, Natalie Flottmeyer, Ryan Berry, and Sargent will all come out. And Harrisburg had a sub, but they will have to wait for the next time they get an opportunity to get that sub in. Mutual Canals with a long throw. And the pass from Harrisburg goes through a couple of different defenders for the Governors. And then now leading all the way up, Jenna Gearing comes out to the edge of the box and will play it back out towards midfield. And now here's Campia. And Campia's still with it, but be turned over now to Harrisburg. And the Tigers on the far side. That pass goes up. That one here for Gracelyn Taylor. Her pass over for Yost misses, and it goes out for another throw here for Harrisburg. And we'll get a sub coming in. Right around the halfway point of this first half. Would think that there'd be a timeout, a water break timeout, but as we get near that 20-minute mark, that probably would have been the time to take it if they were going to take it. So it will be a throw here for Harrisburg. Obviously, we're here at the Pilk Fields. We are on the same side as the scoreboard, so it's hard for us to tell how much time is actually there. That one will roll out, and it will be now a corner for Harrisburg and their first opportunity for the Harrisburg Tigers. This is a big moment in this early portion of the first half. 2 shots so far for Harrisburg. They've both been off target, but Harrisburg with their first corner. And on the corner from the far side comes in off of a head from the Governors, and it'll roll out, and it should be another corner, and it will be for Harrisburg, and it'll be from the near side this time. So from the near side, working from left to right, the Tigers will come in. be knocked down by Mucho Canals, but she landed awkward on the ankle, and she's real slow to get up. But it will be, here it'll be out at the top of the box. Mucho Canals is still down. There's a shot attempt, and it'll roll in for Jenna Gehring to make the save, and now we'll have a time called for injury. As soon as Mucho Canals came down on the left leg, you could tell that something was not, she kind of buckled her way all the way to the ground, and that's not good for Oksana Mucho Canals.
Yeah, she's had that bad knee, and she came out of the game very early here today and kind of went to the trainer to have things checked out, but it looks like now she's maybe holding an ankle too, so definitely not a good sign to have one of your senior defenders sitting down and looking like she's going to have to come out of the game.
Ryan Berry and Brianna Sargent will check in. Grace Richter will come out, and the other sub will be for Mucho Canals. Not what you're hoping to see. Never want to see it from anybody. Never want to see it from a freshman all the way up to a senior, but it looks like they'll probably get the golf cart out and maybe get her, hopefully be able to get her onto the golf court so she can get off the field. But again, like I said, she kind of just buckled her way down. She's dealing with a little bit of a knee injury, had been dealing with a knee injury, and now that one looked like an ankle got to her. She made a nice play, too. It was a nice play. She was able to deflect the ball in the corner to go back to the top of the box, and the Governors were able to clear it out. However, so a lot of pain for Mucho Canals off that hit.
Yeah, and you never know how those injuries that people have been fighting here for a while. She was battling her right knee, and now it looks like it's a left leg. Whether she's trying to land on that left leg and protect the one that's hurting her, and then you end up with something else. So not a good thing.
They are able to get her on the golf cart, and we'll bring her around towards the training table. So Oksana Mucho Canals, you hope, at best that she can come back here in this game, but the way that injury looked, hopefully she can just come back at some point here this season and finish out her senior year. But it will be for the Governors. It should be a free kick here Pierre had possession on Jenna Gehring's first save of the afternoon. Where are we at?
1924 was where they stopped the clock, so they'll get her started here as soon as the ball gets back in play.
And so being at 1924, that means no water break. It will go right back into playing here, and Jenna Gehring will grab onto the ball, and she'll play it like it normally would have been even without an injury. So we are back to soccer as it will get out towards midfield, knocked down by Harrisburg, but it is going to be taken here by the Governors. Jasmine Yost pass up for Campion, and here is now Alexis Campion. Trying to get through off of one of the Harrisburg players. Now Ellie Hughes, an opportunity, comes into the box. Hughes still with an opportunity, but it'll be cleared away by Harrisburg. It goes out, and it will be a corner now for Pierre, their first big chance. And that's a big shift to the momentum that Harrisburg had on their side for most of this first half. Now Pierre's got an opportunity with a corner.
Yeah, really good play there. Nice play by Ellie Hughes to win possession, beat a couple girls, and create a scoring opportunity. Harrisburg just had to clear it over the end line.
So here from the near side, it will be Campion that will take it for the Governors as they work from right to left on your radio dial, and Campion from the near side with the corner. First corner of the game for the Governors. It will come in, top of the box, off of one of the backs of the Harrisburg players. It rolls outside the box, and now towards the edge of the attacking third. Yost is able to get over to it. Now Campion has it again, and the ball got pushed out, but it went off of Harrisburg, or it went off of Pierre, so it'll be a Harrisburg throw. And we'll have a sub here for the Tigers. Grace Steffen will check in. So here's a throw in for Harrisburg off the sub. And on the throw, it'll be Yost. Got a piece of it. And it'll go out and play off of Pierre again. So another throw for the Tigers. At midfield, Yost is there again. Played it back towards that midfield line. And off of Ireland Templeton. Ellie Hughes over, but it will be played back, and it will be played right to Campion. And then off of Brooklyn Schillmuller. And now Yost with the throw for Hughes at the sideline on the end line, but it stays in. Now Yost to pass back for Hughes. Good play there by Hughes to keep it in. And now Campion just off of her foot. Maybe looking for a touch for Davis, but instead rolled off the foot and now taken by Harrisburg. At midfield, Barry will regather the ball and possession for the Governors, and the long lead pass. Davis might have been trying to get back on side before she went back for the ball. So roll all the way back in the box, pass to the goalkeeper, and then back out for Harrisburg. And it rolls out of play on the far side, so a throw here for the Governors.
And that's the kind of pressure Pierre needs to start applying right now. This last 2 or 3 minutes has been much better as far as pressure in Harrisburg and not let them possess the ball.
Sargent on the far side, pass for Kyan Beck. And now Beck with some space, trying to get a cross in. Now here comes a cross, takes one hop, and it'll roll out of play off of Harrisburg, so another corner. It'll be the second corner here for the Governors. This one coming now from the far side. We'll see who takes it. If it's going to be Sargent, it will be Brianna Sargent. Last time, well, it wasn't the exact last corner that she had, but last game she scored off a corner kick. With the way the wind, now the wind's died down, but the way the wind was, maybe curved that ball in with the right foot. Here's Sargent with the corner, comes to the edge of the box, so come back out to Sargent, and now she'll cross it back in to the box. Off of Maher, headed towards the goal. Takes a couple of hops, and then it'll be cleared away by Harrisburg, but it still should be a throw here for Pierre. And the Governors will have another opportunity to get a throw. Nope, they're going to say it went off of Pierre. They say it went off of Pierre, and it's going to be a throw here for the Tigers. That one stings for the Governors.
Didn't see it. But he's closer than we are.
That's right. Yeah, that's why we don't referee.
Right.
Or at least don't referee from here. As the throw comes in, it'll be for Jasmine Yost. Ryan Berry now. Governors have possession again in the attacking third. Campia trying to get a pass for Davis. Intercepted, but Davis takes the ball back. Her shot goes off of a Harrisburg foot, and it will be now for a corner, and the third corner here for the Governors.
Right, and the Harrisburg, one of their ties is against T, and T did score off a corner, so all these corners can be a scoring opportunity.
As there'll be a corner, as looks like maybe Templeton is going to take this here for Pierre. So Templeton from the near side, third corner of the game for the Governors. Comes into the box off of a knee from Harrisburg. Comes outside the box. And now a long run. Templeton trying to race it down. And Harrisburg will be able to get across midfield. Back down for Grayson Taylor. Heads it down. Pass for Yost. Misses Yost, but at the near sideline. Hughes will play it on the line. Stays in. And now Yost a pass back to her. And up for Campia, but it goes off of her foot. And we played back to Harrisburg. On the far side, that'll be rolling to the far sideline, and it'll roll all the way out for a throw now here for the Governors again. Brianna Sargent will throw it in. And on the throw, it'll be taken back by Harrisburg. Still no score between Pierre and Harrisburg. That pass, be Hughes to take it for the Governors, but just a little bit too far forward from Hughes. And now back, Grayson Taylor got a foot to it, but played back down by Harrisburg. Sargent's over, and we'll clear it out for a throw now for the Tigers again, as they're looking to attack here as we start to get late here in the first half. In the side, cross comes in. It went off of Yost at the top of the box. There's a shot, the diving save from Jenna Gehring. They keep it tied, a full-out extension dive for Gehring, and we're still tied 0-0.
Yeah, great save there by Jenna. That's a couple chances for Pierre to clear the box there and didn't get it done, and then Jenna bails them out.
Here's a pass that went back towards Templeton, but taken by the Tigers. And here's a through ball that will roll to the edge of the box and will roll into the box where Jenna Gehring will grab. And no threat there from Harrisburg. Boy, Jenna Gehring has been like this all year. I don't want to say that she has not been like this all year, because she has been as good as it gets for any goalie in the state, and she made a terrific save to keep this game tied. That will roll to the side and will roll out here on the near side. There'll be a throw for Harrisburg. And the throw will come in for Abigail Flanagan. And then Yost will clear back out, so another throw here for Harrisburg. Ava Flottmeyer came to Kuipers. Grace Richter will all check in here momentarily whenever Pierre gets an opportunity to throw the ball in, but it keeps being for Harrisburg. Another throw upcoming here for Harrisburg. That one comes towards the edge of the box, attacking third here for Harrisburg. Pass goes out back for number 17, Pesca. And then the pass comes in And a nice touch to the far side, across into the box. There's a shot, and Harrisburg scores. The Tigers strike first here late in the first half, as it will be trying to see the number of the goal score. But Harrisburg does draw first here in the late in the first half, and a 1-0 lead for the Tigers. I believe that's going to be number 19, Regina Stoscher, that will score the goal. So Stoscher gets the goal for Harrisburg. They lead at 1-0. And for the Tigers, they get to play with the lead. The Governors give up their first goal here at home this season, as Davis will get things restarted. Here's Barry up to the far side, but played again by Harrisburg. Another good touch there by the Tigers. A good step up there by Sargent, and Brianna Sargent now. Her pass, no one there for the Governors, and it was going to be lobbed all the way back down. Grayson Taylor has to go on a long run to go after it. She'll get to it first, out towards the corner, off of Harrisburg, and now Taylor will play it off the Harrisburg defender. And now up for Kyan Beck, rolls off of a Harrisburg player, and then it'll be out to the far side again, where Harrisburg will slow things down from their defensive side.
Yeah, you can see Harrisburg playing with confidence right now. That one goal makes a big difference.
As Grace Richter got bumped off the ball, comes back for Kyan Beck behind Camden Kuipers. And then now here's Harrisburg again. Abigail Flanagan with it. That one will roll. Flanagan still with it, across to the edge of the box. Knocked down, but it will roll to the goal line. Overstepped by Taylor, and it will be a goal kick now for Jenna Gehring. So that goal for Harrisburg, maybe not so much feel it coming, but we're able to get that good, strong offensive look there.
Yeah, certainly they possessed the ball, made 4 or 5 really good passes, had Pierre kind of scrambling and running on the backside, and then had their striker doing what she should do, angling in from the outside, found the top of the box, and they put it on her foot.
So now here's Ava Flatmeyer with it for the Governors here on the near side of the sideline. Yost to pass, gets blocked down, and now it's Sydney Haig. And Haig, that one will be cleared by the Governors. It'll go out of play, and it'll be a throw here for Harrisburg. And we'll have a couple subs coming in, as we'll see Grace Ingbrick check in along with Lindsay Worth. Kyan Beck will take a seat here for the Governors. We haven't seen Grace very much so far this season.
No, she's been on varsity all year and just looking for an opportunity. You know, I think she's primarily played defender for most of her career, and they kind of moved her to mid. So I'm sure she's settling in and learning what that position entails, and she's more than capable of doing a good job here.
Free kick for the Governors. Again, she's just a freshman too, so a long time here still with this Governor varsity team. As a throw will be coming in here for Harrisburg. And we'll have a couple more subs checking in. We'll have Ella Parks for Harrisburg, and then Ireland Templeton to come in for Barry. And that's the beauty of this Governor team, is that while there are seniors, and there are good seniors on this team, there's a lot of sophomores and freshmen for this Pierre Governor team, and you're already seeing how good they can be as freshmen and sophomore, only get better as time goes on.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's Templeton. And Ireland Templeton, a pass up. Trying to get it for Davis, just off the foot, couldn't corral it. And now Harrisburg will clear it back out of the attacking third from the Governors. Grace Richter is able to circle around with the ball. Her pass, though, didn't have enough strength to get over towards Ingbrett, and now it'll be the other way here for Harrisburg. Pass midfield, knocked down by Templeton. And now Templeton gets run into by Lindsay Worth, and then cleared away by Harrisburg. And then there's going to be a foul committed by Harrisburg. A good job there by Yost to knock down the ball, and then it was Stoscher that gets called for the foul. And a free kick here for the Governor, second foul of the game for Harrisburg.
Yeah, good job there by Jasmine. You know, not actually controlling the ball, not just panicking and things like that. Control the ball, draw the foul, win possession.
So Taylor on the free kick over the top of Templeton. It was knocked down, and a foul is going to be called against Pierre. It'll be against Templeton, as Smithback was able to draw the foul. So on the free kick here for Harrisburg, they don't waste much time. Yost was there to knock it down. And then, but though to be played here from Sydney Haig, and a pass to the far side for Ella Weedy. And now for Harrisburg again, that pass towards the middle of the field, but Yost off the knee. And back here to the near side. Schulmoller. That cross into the box. Takes one hop, two hops, and into the big mitts of Jenna Gehring to eliminate the threat. And Gehring now out towards midfield. That one misplayed by Harrisburg, so now Avery Davis trying to get it forward for Richter, but won't have enough time to get over to it. It'll roll into the goal box and taken by Litzen, the goalkeeper for Harrisburg, who has not yet to make a save. No shots yet for the Governors. They've had a couple of corners, 3 different corner kicks for the Governors so far. But nothing to show right now, as it'll be a throw here for Harrisburg. Down the far side. It'll be Harrisburg, another throw from the far side. To the box. Jasmine Yost nearly overran it, but cleared away by Taylor. And now Schulmoller. That pass goes to the top of the box. Litzen will play it back. That didn't have a whole lot of strength to it. Again, Harrisburg, their home games, they're all on turf fields. On the far side now, Harrisburg. That one will be knocked down, and here again is a chance for Grayson Taylor to play it up. Davis trying to race after it. Smith back and Davis in a race. Smith back will get to it first, but it'll be a throw here for the Governors. And now Alexis Campia and Ryan Berry will check back in here for Pierre as we get here late in the first half. Should be within closing in the last 5 minutes of this first half. So here is a throw up coming for the Governors in the attacking third. Here's Davis. She turns, but then loses it to Harrisburg, and now the Tigers back up. Looking to get to midfield, but Davis didn't give on the play. She'll find possession again for the Governors. Davis starts to walk it in. Her pass goes off of Harrisburg, didn't get over to Ava Flottmeyer, and then Harrisburg, that will roll out of play for a throw for Pierre. Again, as we inch closer to the end of this first half, Governors down 1-0 right now. Goal from Stocher, the only tally of this soccer match. That one's high up, out towards midfield, off of Taylor, and then played back for Harrisburg. And now back to the back line for Harrisburg. Knocked down by Taylor at midfield. Templeton overran it. And now Harrisburg will pass it back again to the back line. Smith back. Pass up, onside. Harrisburg trying to get to possession to it, but Jasmine Yost is there defensively. And now she'll race up. Her pass, though, gets intercepted by Haig. And now Haig a pass. Onside still here for Harrisburg. That cross comes in, goes to the back post, trying to get ahead to it. Looks like maybe Ella Walton or Madeline Scott. Either way, it went wide, and it will be a throw or a goal kick here for the Governors. As we'll see Catherine Hostler check in. An 8th grader in for the first time here for the Governors. And again, just more of that youth for this Pierre Governor team. This one will take a hop to the edge of the box, rolls out, and on the far side, Harrisburg will try and cross it back in, but now Barry's back. She'll leave it forward. Hostler trying to race after it. Schulmoller has it for Harrisburg. There's a long shot that will go wide. I don't believe it was touched, and it was not, so it'll be a goal kick here for Pierre.
Yep, we just got to, right now the Govs just need to settle down. It's one of those deals, again, where in Aberdeen they went down by a goal and gave up a couple quick ones, and hopefully we can respond and learn from that and be better here.
So a pass from Hostler to Barry. Trying to cross field for Ingbrett. Just misses the hip of Ingbrett. And now on the far side, Harrisburg will have it again. As again, that's the whistles for the JV game. Not here on the varsity game. We're getting close to the end of the first half, but here is now Sydney Haig for Harrisburg. To the near side. Long run. 3 minutes to go here in the first half as the Govs trail 1-0 to Harrisburg. Goal from Regina Stocher, the only tally so far here for Harrisburg. That pass from Yost on the throw-in was knocked down by Harrisburg. And now the Tigers across to the edge of the box, comes out for Campio to clear away. Over for Avery Davis, just off of her foot, and it'll be bouncing out of play, so a throw here for Harrisburg. Schulmuller will throw it in. That one is played up in the air from Parks. Yost will knock it out, but it's going to go off of Harrisburg, so it'll be a throw here for Pierre.
Another nice play by Jasmine Yost there. She's playing a lot of the back now that Oksana Machakanaus is out, so her and Brianna Sargent are playing the outside backs.
She had the ankle wrapped up with ice, had the shoe off in Machakanaus, so usually means a sign that her day's probably over with any kind of an ankle injury, and you take the shoe off. Sometimes that allows will allow the ankle to maybe swell, keeping the ice on. Hopefully she'll be back for Saturday's game, but Campia had it, lost it, and now here's Harrisburg again. Final 2 minutes of this first half. Harrisburg leads at 1-0. Smith back here for Harrisburg. Over on the far side. That pass, it'll be on the far side again. Avery Davis trying to take it away, going basically 1-on-2. That pass, though, going to be intercepted by Ingrid. A pass for Campion. Now up for Templeton. Trying to touch it along for Hostler, but it was going to be Harrisburg that will pass it back and listen out towards midfield. Over the top of Yost. She got pushed by Ella Parks. And then Yost will get back to it again and will clear it out of play. So we'll have another throw here for the Harrisburg Tigers. Schulmuller will throw it in. Haig here for Harrisburg. The pass goes up and at the edge. Here is now another pass on the far side. Able to reverse field. But then off of Brianna Sargent and out for a throw. 30 seconds left to go here in the first half. Governors right now where they sit at as the Harrisburg Tigers in the attacking third, looking to keep this a 1-0 game going to halftime. At the edge of the box, there's a shot that'll roll in for Jenna Gehring. An easier save for Gehring, her third of the afternoon. And now out for Davis. Has it down now for Hostler. Pass back for Davis. Now Davis for Templeton. Templeton a pass, but that'll be halftime. And we are at 1-0 score for Harrisburg. Governors couldn't get that last offensive threat to if they had maybe another 15, 20 seconds, might have been able to get something going. Yeah. But unfortunately, that will bring the end of the half. 1-0 lead for Harrisburg. We step aside for 3 minutes, come back with halftime stats. Listen to Pierre Governor Soccer here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Confidence, professional care, experience, and diverse care for all ages are what you should be looking for in dental care. And that's exactly what you'll receive from Dr. Monty Bechtold and Dr. Murray Thompson at Pierre Dental Clinic. You can expect friendly, caring staff who are concerned about your dental health and offer you complete confidence with routine checkups, early morning appointments, emergency treatment, and the latest in dental technology. Local dental treatment, all at Pierre Dental Clinic. Call 224-5355 or stop by their office at 640 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre.
Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre still wants your trade or your spare vehicle, and we're willing to give you top dollar, and we'll throw in an additional 250 Pierre Pride dollars. Sell us your car, and Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota will give you an additional 250 Pierre Pride dollars. Trade in your vehicle for a new or different one, and Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota will give you 250 Pierre Pride dollars. Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit GatewayFordToyota.com.
At Purus, we play to win, which led to being named the most innovative food company in 2021. For over 30 years, we have worked to develop the highest quality peas for plant-based protein on the market, which is sourced from several South Dakota farmers. Our alliance with farmers allows us to build a safe and secure food supply in the United States. Join our Herald production team and make moves, because at Purus, it's not just a job, it's a career. Apply online, PURIS.com. Purus, born and bred in the USA.
Wondering what to do with the pitted and rutted drive? B&B Equipment will get you covered. Wanting to put something down the ground? B&B Equipment will put a hole in your project. Need to even up that property? B&B Equipment can fill that need. B&B Equipment can deliver all your gravel and material needs. B&B Equipment is here for all your excavation needs. Contact B&B Equipment, 224-6727. A contractor here for you. That's B&B Equipment, 224-6727.
Innovation. It's right here. Avera St. Mary's Hospital keeps care local for you and your family, offering comprehensive care that has earned 4 out of 5 stars by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services in hospital performance and safety. Avera St. Mary's world-class care is further supported by advanced technology, 2-way video e-consults, 3D mammography, and a state-of-the-art birthing center, so you and your family don't have to go anywhere else, because innovation lives right here in Pierre. Learn more at avera.org/news.
Slumberland Furniture invites you to stop in and check out their newly refurbished mattress and bedding section, now titled Sleep Solutions. Slumberland has really pulled out all the stops in this area with a selection of memory foam, innerspring, or hybrid, and exacting descriptions of their many choices, plus newly added enhancers to complete your sleeping experience. And don't forget, great specials as well. Slumberland Furniture's grand opening of their Sleep Solutions area, now at Slumberland on the truck bypass in Pierre, and check out slumberland.com.
As we welcome you back here to Pierre, as it is a 1-0 lead for Harrisburg over the Governors at the half. Governors have not been able to get a shot quite yet, but the Harrisburg Tigers, Stoescher got the goal past the halfway point of that first half for Harrisburg, and that's their only tally so far. 5 shots for Harrisburg, 3 saves for Jenna Gehring. 2 fouls have been called on Harrisburg, 1 offside for the Harrisburg Tigers, 1 foul for Pierre. That's all we had. No shots yet for Pierre. Offensively, Mendel, the Governors have looked good in a couple of times. Didn't get the shots yet, but they've looked good offensively. They've looked good defensively. Jenna Gehring's made a couple real big saves for the Governors, but haven't been able to put that together quite yet.
Yeah, exactly. There's stretches where they look really good both on offense and defense. Actually, for most of the first half, the defense was pretty solid. They didn't give up a lot of grade A chances and things like that. The one that Harrisburg scored on, they broke us down and took advantage of it. But for the most part, the defense has been solid. Offensively, we got to possess the ball, we got to win the ball, and then we got to possess it and keep it, and make Harrisburg play defense. It's no fun to play defense, and you got to make them play defense. If they have the ball all the time, they're going to be confident.
Yeah, and you mentioned that, you just mentioned it now, but you mentioned in the commercial break too that no team likes to play defense more than anybody else, and when you start making them play defense a lot, they get frustrated. Even a really good defensive team gets frustrated when they have to play defense a lot. And if you can make them, that's kind of where Pierre is at right now. I think they've played a little bit more defense than they would like, and maybe a little bit of frustration showing, but not really yet. Maybe a little bit of frustration for them, but nothing showing yet. And you hope that the Governors are able to be able to get moving offensively. Now, Oksana Muchel-Canal's out for the rest of, most likely out for the rest of this game, is going to hurt the Governors, mixing things around. But however, we've seen this. Pierre Governors can put girls in different spots and still be successful throughout a game. Yeah, certainly, and again, there's lots of moving pieces there that you can move around. You just got to find the right combination and what's working on that day. We're struggling to have the confidence to make the right play, and that's what needs to happen. And it's a young team. It's a very young team. A lot of girls, even in this half here, there was girls in there that hasn't had a lot of varsity minutes, and I'm sure their butterflies were flying and things like that. So it's just a matter of understanding that you're capable and being confident with the ball, and just taking that extra second or half second to make the right decision and do something that's really good for the team. Yeah, and how do you make that happen here in the second half? How do you at least get the tying goal? At worst, you want to come away at where you're sitting at right now. At worst, you want to come away with a tie. Best, you want to come away with a win. But how do you get that first goal, if not the only goal this second half, to make it a 1-1 tie? Right. Well, I think they got to do 2 things. Number one, they have to put more pressure on Harrisburg and take away their comfort level, because as they're possessing the ball, we got to make them uncomfortable, make them want to do something faster than they should, or they feel that they need to work faster than they want to. And then secondly, it's having that confidence on the offensive end to make the right play and make the finish, and give your teammates time to get up there to help you. And it's easy when you're down 1-0. You think, well, I'll just put it down there on the offensive end and somebody will run down and score with it. But if your teammates are all on the defensive end playing defense, there's nobody there to receive that kick and things like that. So you just got to slow down, possess the ball, and move it forward as a team,
and that's hard in the heat of the moment to get across.
Governors trailing 1-0 here, the Harrisburg Tigers at the end of the first half. We step aside for 3 minutes. We come back with the second half. Listen to Pierre Governor Soccer here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Most of us already know that Gales Gas of Pierre is the place to call for propane. They offer an automatic fill plan so you never have to worry about running out of propane. They accept debit and credit payments or a budget payment plan to spread out the cost throughout the year so you never have surprises when you get your bill. For delivery, convenience, and great customer service, call Gales Gas at 224-5518. That's Gales Gas at 224-5518.
No one likes to have electrical problems, but when they happen, call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. With over 28 years of experience, Todd's Electric can handle any type of electrical problem, whether it's residential, commercial, or agricultural. Their knowledgeable staff knows and understands the importance of your home, business, or ag facility and are prepared to help. Call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. That's 223-2518. Todd's Electric, serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre areas. The line to power.
The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
People helping people. Have you ever wondered what the benefits are of becoming a Owyhee Federal Credit Union member? At Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we reinvest profits in you. We do this in the form of lower interest rates, higher dividends, and low to no fees. So come check us out or come in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre, because at Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we treat our members like they own the place because, well, they do.
Owyhee Federal Credit Union.
First United Methodist Church would like to take this time to wish the Pierre Governors great success in this sports season. Athletic competition builds skills, leadership, teamwork, and provides lifelong lessons in character development. I'm Pastor Greg, and I invite you to join us for meaningful worship, personal growth, and compassionate fellowship. For a list of worship times and upcoming events, visit our website, pierrefirstumc.org, or our Facebook page, Pierre First United Methodist Church.
When you want the best prices and best selection, go to Wegner Auto in Pierre. The certified sales staff at Wegner Auto will provide you service after the sale and how to get easy financing. Check out their website, WegnerAuto.com, or stop in. They have the best prices and won't be undersold. Wegner Auto has the region's largest selection with over 280 new and quality pre-owned vehicles. GM certified pre-owned vehicles give you peace of mind with their 12-month or 12,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty and 5-year or 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Log on to WegnerAuto.com or stop by Wegner Auto in Pierre, South Dakota's oldest auto dealer since 1907.
As we welcome you back here to Pierre, as we are set for the second half, Governors down 1-0 to the Harrisburg Tigers. John McClure alongside Mendel Miller, as the second half is a big one for Pierre, trying to keep that 6-1 record, or that one loss in the record column, and looking to go to 7-1 in the season. Harrisburg looking to keep also one loss in the loss column. They're 4-1-2 coming into this matchup. Both these teams are looking for a lot of seed points with a win. And the Governors right now down 1-0. Still looking for that first shot here of this game. The Harrisburg Tigers have outshot the Pierre Governors 5-0 in the first half.
Yeah, you know, again, it's just having that extra pass and having the confidence to execute it.
So here is Harrisburg that will start with possession here to start this second half. They have 9 right now, 10 on the field, so they got to get one more girl out there.
They didn't take into account that Oksana's not lining up for the second half. She's one of the starters.
So Barry will go in and go in place of her to start this second half. Yeah, all starters except for Ryan Barry. That will be the 10th girl out there, and the 11th being Jenna Gehring in net. That one, that makes sense. I was trying to figure out, hey, usually, but if you say starters go back out there, well, everybody knows whether they're starting or not.
Right.
So as we are set to go in the second half, Governors down 1-0. This pass here on the near side, it'll be Ella Weedy that will leave it for Elsie Odney, and that one will come in the box. Jenna Gehring is there to grab onto it. No threat there from the Harrisburg Tigers to open up the second half.
Yeah, nice play by Graceland Taylor there, getting her body in front of the girl running onto the ball and giving Jenna a little extra time.
Ryan Berry with the header over Odney here on the near side. It'll roll off of Grace Richter, so it'll be a throw here for Harrisburg. The pass, Taylor knocked it down. Kuipers was able to get in front of it, but now it'll be Odney to go the far side. But though there is Berry again to knock it down. Her pass for Davis, though, is intercepted. Back in midfield here for Harrisburg. And Stocher, the goal scorer. Her pass goes up, knocked down by Jasmine Yost. And then now back on the far side where it'll be again knocked down by Yost. Templeton a pass for Berry. A little bit too far off the foot from Berry. And now Berry gets knocked over. The referee says play on. Harrisburg now with possession. And overrunning it, actually it was going to be knocked away by Yost and it'll go out of play. So again, Harrisburg going from right to left. Pierre going from left to right here as we start the second half. The wind right now not blowing a whole lot, but when it does, it has been blowing from right to left, so it would be in favor of the Harrisburg Tigers in this second half. And on cue, you can start hearing the wind in the microphones. As that one will be on the far side. Long run for Ava Flotmeyer, but it will be taken by the Harrisburg Tigers. And that pass will go out off of Flotmeyer. So another throw here for Harrisburg. Early on the second half, Governors down 1-0 to the Harrisburg Tigers. And a foul will be committed by Pierre. It'll be the second foul of the game from the Governors. A free kick here for Harrisburg near midfield. And they waste no time on those free kicks. Rolls into the box. Jenna Gehring is right there. Couple hops and no threat. Madeline Scott was the one that was trying to get over to it for Harrisburg. Flotmeyer, a pass here for Templeton. That one went up, but it was knocked down. So back at midfield. And a pass from Weedy, who had knocked down the original pass from Templeton for Scott. Now it goes back out for Odney. And Odney a pass out towards midfield. And into the attacking third, but Maher will pass it back for Gehring. And then Gehring, again, the win going to be a factor in the second half against the Governors. Although Harrisburg nearly turned it over, as it was Haig that stepped on the ball and almost tripped over it. Was able to regain her balance and keep possession for Harrisburg. Now on the far side, the Tigers are starting to bring it in. Out towards the other edge of the box. Maher got a foot to it. Rolls all the way down and it will roll out for a corner for Harrisburg. It'll be the third Harrisburg corner of the afternoon. You're all listening to KCCR Pierre, a Riverfront broadcasting station, as we roll up to the 5 o'clock hour. A lot of Pierre Governor sports for you here on KCCR, including this soccer doubleheader. Volleyball tomorrow, then volleyball and football on Saturday. Corner comes in for the far side off of a couple of players and then hit high and over the crossbar from Weedy. And the sixth shot of the game for Harrisburg doesn't attempt to find the target. And the Governors will escape that threat from Harrisburg. Kyan Beck will check in for Ava Flotmeyer. So this Governor team still looking for their first shot of this contest. As we've seen in other games for the Governors, offensively a little slow to get started. Now they're in the second half. This is probably maybe, in terms of shots, total shots, this is probably the slowest the Governors have been to get rolling. But you hope that can bring into account a lot of shots here in the second half and start peppering the goalkeeper. That pass, that'll be taken by the Governors. Camden Kuipers will get back to it. Her pass for Taylor goes up. Now Taylor plays it forward for Davis. Going to get it back for Taylor, but it might have got tipped on the pass attempt. Taylor will take it back here for the Pierre, and now for Kuipers. Now Camden Kuipers got pushed off the ball by Odney, who was able to stop at the sideline and then play it back down the field. And now Maher a long run. Jenna Gehring will come out, let it roll into the box, and almost went off of her foot and almost couldn't play it, but was able to grab onto it. So it'll be Jenna Gehring to let everybody take a deep breath. It'll come out. Avery Davis gets ahead to it, but then Smith back. We'll play it back across midfield. Jasmine Yost will take it away. And Yost now on the far sideline. Here is Jasmine Yost still moving down the far sideline. able to cut it back. Here's a cross in, misses. And here's a chance for Richter, and she shoots it high over the crossbar. And the Governors missed their first and one of the best chances to try and tie it up. Their first shot just barely misses.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a golden opportunity there. She just didn't quite get a solid strike on it, put it up and over. But one of the things that Pierre's doing better already is being aggressive off the back. And Graceland Taylor, Jasmine Yost both making big runs there to create offense.
Here's Grace Richter again here for the Governors. At the sideline, that went out. Should be a throw here for Pierre, and it will be a throw for the Governors. On the near sideline, right side of your radio dial. That went off a Harrisburg player. Smithback knocked it down. Comes back out towards the edge of the box. Ryan Berry will get called for a foul as she tried to get a piece of it, but Stosher came in front of her. So Berry picks up the foul that is one that definitely was an accident. That was not Berry's intention at all, as it'll roll all the way down and roll out of play, and it'll be a throw here for the Governors again.
Yeah, and there again, it stops Harrisburg's counterattack and things like that. It lets your defense get set up. So you're trying to do the right thing, keep possession in the offensive third.
Here on the near side, it rolls back out. So another throw here for the Tigers. And that one will go out of play off of Harrisburg from Stosher. And now here's Sargent to throw it in from the near side, right in front of us. To the near side on across midfield. Pass goes back. Kuipers steps in front, moves around the defender. Now a pass from Kuipers was left too far in front of Richter, and it'll be a throw here for Harrisburg. That one I think is one that Pierre would like to have back on that possession.
Yeah, that just misread how fast the wing was coming up the sideline.
And now here's Adney that will clear it out of play. So another throw here for the Governors. And now it's Sargent again to throw it in. Kuipers off the shin, but now Stosher will take it for Harrisburg. And a pass goes up for Weedy. And at midfield, Harrisburg has possession again. Touch back and out to the far side, reversing the field here for Harrisburg. Long pass up. Grayson Taylor is right there to knock it down. Push it back and try to get it back across midfield. But now here's Harrisburg up. Offside flag goes up, comes back down, and an offside for Harrisburg is called. And it ends any threat for the Tigers. So still here, 1-0 score as we are getting to the midway point of the second half. Still early in the second half, but for the Governors, this is just one shot for them. Their best offensive threat nearly had the game tied, but instead Harrisburg still has that lone goal. That one, a long pass coming edge of the box. Jenna Gehring out near the top of the box, able to have one hop into the box to grab onto it. So again, not allowing Harrisburg to get any threat moving. Here's Grace Richter. Jumps high to get ahead to it. Came to Kuipers. Off the head and then off the leg. A little bicycle kick from Kuipers. And then Grace Richter. That pass goes out of play, so another throw here for Pierre. Brianna Sargent with a throw. Played back out towards Maher at midfield. Her pass misses Templeton. And now Weedy will get it back across midfield. And now here's Harrisburg with a run on the far side. Grayson Taylor defending. It is Abigail Flanagan that has it. Her pass out to the edge of the box. Yost steps up in front. And now a cross attempt all the way towards the back post. And Madeline Scott, a shot attempt that got knocked down by Maher and then cleared away by Maher. A good pass there from the far side, but it was knocked down. A shot attempt was knocked down. A chance for Madeline Scott, and Maher is right there. Here is now Yost. Up for Beck. And Beck in a touch for Berry. She'll control. And a pass goes over here for Templeton. And now Templeton will try and get one forward for Richter, but it will roll into the box and grab by Litzen, the goalkeeper for Harrisburg. Out towards midfield. Off the knee of Maher, but it goes right over to Scott. And a pass goes up. Taylor is right there. She'll clear it here on the near sideline. Richter just couldn't quite get to it. So go out for another throw here for Harrisburg. On the throw, Kuipers was there, let it go past. Stosher played it back. And now up here for Grace Steffen on the back line for Harrisburg. And heading to the far side of the field, it is Haig, a pass on that far side. At the edge, a cross comes in. Gehring comes out, misses it, and it goes maybe off of Sargent. Oh, no, offside, I believe, is going to be called on Harrisburg. So it'll be a free kick for the Governors. Not even a goal kick. It'll be a free kick. So that was a dangerous chance that Gehring came out to try and play. No hesitation from her, but just missed it. And thankfully for the Governors, it didn't hurt. Richter will knock it down. A lot of space, a lot of time, but her pass is offline to Barry. And then Barry is able to step in front of a pass. And then trying to take it away and getting a call for a foul. A little bit of a push there from Barry, but it'll be the fourth foul. And Coach Swenson and the rest of the coaching staff for Pierre not too pleased with that call. Diane Beck, though, will steal the ball away. Her pass up for Davis, cleared away by Harrisburg. And out to the far sideline, a good clear attempt because it stayed in play. Harrisburg has it, and Harrisburg is across midfield. Diane Beck was able to get a piece of it, knock it out, and we'll have a couple subs coming in. Alexis Campia will check in. Grace Richter. Thought maybe Grace Richter was coming out. Ireland Templeton instead will check out. We have Ella Walden and Jules Hall that will check in here for Harrisburg. A little bit more offense from here than the Pierre Governors. A little bit more energy from the Pierre Governors, I think we've seen in the second half.
Yeah, and I think that's been kind of their MO for most of the year, is that second half they've looked a little better and responded well to the halftime adjustments and things like that. And certainly you called that right. They have looked better this half.
As on the far side, Harrisburg is going to go out to play again off of Yost. So it'll be another throw here for Harrisburg. Again, 1-0 is their score. Governors trailing just one shot attempt so far for Pierre. That one's cleared away again by the Governors. Davis got to it. Now she's got space and time. And we'll get across midfield. We're going to see if Ryan Berry can run after it, but it'll be passed all the way back for the goalkeeper for Harrisburg, and Litson will play it back out towards midfield. Maher will knock it down. Sargent will pass it up. Campia. Now Campia with the left foot, a pass for Berry. And Barry just couldn't quite get turned around with it. And it will be a pass here to the near side for Odney. Here is now a chance for Graceland Taylor. And Taylor a pass. That one will miss Richter, and it will roll out of play. So it'll be a throw here for Harrisburg. Odney will throw it in for Weedy. Pass here for Odney on the near side. Graceland Taylor. And it's Campia. Will be knocked down by Weedy, and now Odney again. Here for Harrisburg. A pass back for Weedy. Here on the near side, taken away by Richter. Before it went out of play, she throws it back all the way down, and it'll roll into the box, and it'll be grabbed by the goalkeeper. So a 1-0 lead here for Harrisburg as we get the halfway point of this second half. As it rolls all the way through, all the way down. Graceland Taylor before it got into the box. It'll be rolling to the far side, and it'll roll out for a throw for Harrisburg. Hughes and Templeton will check back in momentarily for the Governors. Beck up the far side. Stays in play. That pass takes one hop in the box. Maher got a piece of it, so did a Harrisburg player, so it'll be a corner here for Harrisburg. It'll be the fourth corner, fourth corner, second one of the half for the Tigers. And from the far side, it will be Schilmuller to take the corner. Here at the top of the box, here is Stosher, a long shot. That wasn't Stosher, that was, I believe, Pesca that took the shot, and it will go on to play for a goal kick. And Hughes and Templeton will now check in. So here's Jenna Gehring with the goal kick. Campia and Richter both take a seat. So now here is Gehring, a pass for Sargent here on the near side. Up for Hughes. Now the sideline just rolls off the foot of Hughes, so it'll go out of play. So another throw here for the Tigers. Ella Walton, but that one's out of play off of Sargent. And it'll be here another throw for Harrisburg. They quickly throw it back in. Odney, that one will come to the edge of the box. Yost with the top of the knee. Got it to the edge of the box, not quite out yet. And now Kyan Beck. Here's Camden Kuipers up to the far side. Odney taken away by Hughes, and now Hughes will run with it. But Odney was able to get back, able to slow down Hughes enough to take the ball on the near side. And then a pass here again for Harrisburg. At the edge of the box, or edge of the attacking 30 here for Pierre. Comes here for Maher. Here's Templeton. Templeton with possession here for the Governors. A pass over for Beck. And now Beck trying to get the pass back. It'll be Davis. And now a foul is called on Harrisburg. Davis was hopping on 1 foot, but the foul called just outside the top of the box, and Mendel, here's an opportunity for the Governors.
Yep, exactly. These are opportunities that don't come around too much against a really good team, so you want to take advantage of them if you can. You need to get traffic in front of the net in case she doesn't play the ball cleanly. Got to put the first shot on frame.
So here's Ryan Berry to take the shot, or take the free kick. From where she's at, probably taking a shot. Here is the free kick. That one's going to sail high over the top of the crossbar. Good look, just a little bit too high there from Barry, trying to go that top of the bar, but it will miss, and it'll be the second shot attempt for the Governors. So a goal kick here for Harrisburg. Actually, but first we're going to have a sub, as Richter will come in for Beck. So Litzen will take a free kick. Again, 1-0 lead for Harrisburg as we play here in the second half. That pass on the far side. Up and a long run here. Grayson Taylor racing after it. She's going to win the race, nobody else around her. And Taylor's got some time to work with. And a pass goes up for Yost. Trying to tap it back over for Taylor. Able to clear it up towards midfield. A good job by Taylor and Yost to get it right back out of danger. But Harrisburg trying to bring it right back in. And so now Yost will pass it back to Gehring. And Jenna Gehring a pass over for Yost. That pass off of the defender, but played here for Richter. And now Grace Richter goes up looking for Templeton, but stolen away. That pass up, but intercepted. Taylor again clears it with the left foot. Back out towards midfield. Richter. That pass here for Maher. Here is Barry. Pass for Sargent with the left foot up. And it'll be knocked down. Templeton. And a free kick here for Harrisburg. Right at midfield. And for Harrisburg, again, they're leading. They don't need to go too quickly if they don't want to. I mean, obviously, it's a one-shot game right now. We've had a couple of chances for the Governors, but Harrisburg probably is content to take their time.
Yeah, they're going to be pretty smart about things, and bleed some clock when they have a chance. Possess the ball for sure.
Richter has it for Pierre. Her pass be played back for Harrisburg at midfield. Rolling down, Sargent racing after it, comes in the box. Here's an opportunity for Harrisburg, a shot and a save made from Jenna Gehring. They're looking for it. Actually, there's an offside call way back. No chance. Jules Hall had the opportunity for Harrisburg, but an offside was not even the attacking third yet for Harrisburg when the referee's flag went up.
Yeah, really early there.
The fourth time that Harrisburg has been called offside, and it will be Meg Maher now to take the free kick for the Governors. And a quick pass here for Templeton, right back to Maher. And Maher's pass up. Hughes played off the defender, back for Hughes. Hughes and Odney jockeying for the ball. And now Scott and Hughes both went down. Hughes got back up, but played from Odney. Excuse me, that was Ella Walton. And now Barry for Templeton. Her pass for Hughes. Hughes a pass now for Kuipers. Kuipers moving in the attacking third here for the Governors. Although taken away by the Tigers. That one knocked back down by Barry with the left foot. It'll roll towards the net. It's going to roll wide, and it's actually going to be Harrisburg to try and clear it away. Barry nearly intercepted that one again, and it'll roll back out and just missing Yost. So now Harrisburg's got a chance to go the other way, but Yost will get back quickly. A pass for Taylor. And up here for the Tigers again. And this one will be onside. Hall is onside, but Guerin comes out of the box to play it and clear it out for a throw here for the Tigers. So now we have 4 subs coming in for Harrisburg. As it'll be Peska along with Scott, and then Stosher and Smithback will all check in here for Harrisburg. 1-0 their score here in the second half between Pierre and Harrisburg. Stosher's got the lone goal for the Tigers. Both teams with just 1 loss. Harrisburg with 2 ties. Governors at 6-1. Harrisburg at 4-1-2. As we've passed the halfway point of the season, so wins late in the year, especially against the quality teams like these two are playing against each other, can help a lot down the stretch to host and be one of the maybe the top 4, top 2 teams going into the AA playoffs.
Yeah, you got to think that one of these 2 teams will be the top 4, and certainly the win today would be a huge push in that direction.
And for the Governors, you know, they don't want to say things get easier, but the quality of the opponents are on paper not the same as what Harrisburg will be, other than Brandon Valley coming up on Saturday.
Yeah, Brandon Valley is a really good challenge as well, and then like you say, it does ease up a little bit for the rest of the schedule.
Kyan Beck will check in. Ellie Hughes will take a seat for the Governors. Governors have the throw from the far side, as it will be played by Harrisburg. And now the Tigers again. That cross to the attacking third. Sargent mishandled it. Stosher has it. Sargent will make the play anyway. Come back. And now Richter for the Governors on the far side. Stosher still running after it. Stosher still after it, and it goes off of Richter last. So it'll be a throw here for Harrisburg. Thought maybe that was going to go off of Stosher. That was a long run there for Stosher.
Yeah, that was, I thought, could have been Pierre's ball there too. But really good play by Sargent and by Grace Richter there. Sargent misplayed the ball first, didn't give up, went out, won it, and then Grace Richter applying great pressure on the way after that.
As that one will be cleared out of play by Gracelyn Taylor, so another throw here for Harrisburg. From the edge of the attacking third, the throw goes in towards the edge of the box, and it'll be cleared away by Pierre again, so another throw for Harrisburg. Natalie Flottmeyer will check in eventually for the Governors. That pass goes back off the throw in here for Harrisburg. Played back here for Haig. And now Haig. Pass goes back again. There's a cross. Offside flag is up. Another offside call against Harrisburg. So another free kick here for Pierre. 5th time that Harrisburg has been guilty of it. And so again, as we get later and later here in this game, the Governors want to try and find a way to get that offensive possession moving down the field.
16.
So 16 minutes to play. The Governors down 1-0. That energy that the Governors had to start the second half, while it hasn't evaporated and Harrisburg hasn't killed the momentum or the energy, Governors feels like they've lost a little bit of energy right now.
Yeah, they've certainly, Harrisburg's weathered it pretty well.
So now here's a chance for Madeline Scott for Harrisburg on the near side. Defended by Brianna Sargent. Odney, that cross, another offside flag goes up. And it will be another offside called against Harrisburg at the edge of the box. Another free kick here for the Governors.
Yeah, the longer, Pierre's playing with great energy, but they're not getting anything out of it, and the longer that happens, the harder it is to maintain that energy. Harrisburg understands that and just trying to take it away slowly.
Flottmeyer out towards midfield. Weedy knocked it down, but Templeton a pass up for Barry. And now Ryan Barry down the field looking for Avery Davis, but it'll be cleared away by Harrisburg, although Davis gets to it first. to try and get the attack going for the Governors. But it was Taylor Halstonson playing it back down the field. Here's Grayson Taylor. Take it right back here for the Governors. Taylor makes a nice move around Stosher. And we'll pass it all the way back for Jenna Gehring. And Gehring will settle it. Dribble it out to the edge of the box. And then we'll play it now here on the near side. They'll take one hop. Kyan Beck keeps it in down the near sideline. Good play there from Kyan Beck. Well, we played back up for Weedy for Harrisburg. And then now here's a chance for Madeline Scott again. But Sargent's able to knock it out of play. So another throw here for Harrisburg, and we will have subs. Allie Hutchinson and Allie Flotmeyer will both check in. Also, we're going to see Abigail Flanagan back in for Harrisburg. Barry and Yost will both take a seat. So here's a throw for Scott. Knocked down by Beck. Comes back to Scott. Crosses it to the edge of the box. There's a shot that will go wide from Flanagan, who just checked in. And no threat, but another good look there from Harrisburg.
Yeah, Jenna kind of got caught in between there, whether to come out and try to take off that pass or sit back. Turned out that she made the right decision.
So around 14 minutes to play. Governors down 1-0. Excuse me, it should be maybe 12 minutes to play. Governors looking for the equalizing goal here. Camden Kuipers at midfield. All it does is take just one shot. You don't need to have 10 shots to try and score that one goal. All it is just take one really good shot. The Governors will have possession. They'll throw the ball in here on the far side. As the Governors are looking to attack. Richter will get the pass in, but it goes off of her foot and goes out of play. So another throw here for Harrisburg. Up for Stosher. Headed down by Maher. And then back across midfield. Avery Davis will get over to it, but a free kick upcoming here for the Governors. So this is, again, free kick here. And Davis trying to go quickly. We'll have to wait. And now, but at the edge of the attacking third, Governors are looking to try and, this could be the threat they're looking for. Davis comes in, but it won't, it will roll towards the goal, and it will be grabbed by Litzen. And then back out across midfield. Maher will get to it first. Her pass for Sargent. Tap back for Kuipers. And now Kuipers for Sargent. And a foul call against Harrisburg, so another free kick here.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time. All we need to do is just kind of possess the ball and work it forward. There's no reason to panic yet. Just we've looked better. We've looked dangerous. Just make that play.
And Sargent trying to pass it up for either Hutchinson or Kuipers, just missing. And now Maher's got to go race it down. And that one will be out of play, and it'll be another throw here for Harrisburg. Malin Scott again will take the throw. Here on the near side. Pass out. Richter try to get over to it. Controlled by Harrisburg. To the far side. That pass here. Another offside flag goes up. Another offside called. It's the 7th time that now Harrisburg has been called offside. That's a 6-1 here in the second half that Harrisburg has been guilty of.
Yeah, they're not easing up. They're still trying to press, and hopefully Pierre can counterattack off of that and take advantage of Harrisburg, not being sound fundamentally.
As this comes out towards midfield, where it'll be knocked down. Templeton trying to take it away from Pesca. But back across by Harrisburg. Here comes a long run for Stosher at the top of the box. Stosher with the left foot, couldn't get the shot away. Trying to move it back to the right foot, and Maher is there to take it away. Good defensive play there from Maher. And now the Governors will look to go in transition here. Try and get a run going the opposite direction. Although it was knocked down by Odney, Hutchison just couldn't quite get to it before Pesco will play it back for Smith back. But what a play there by Meg Maher to keep this one for the Governors.
Yeah, great job there by Maher. Again, being patient, staying in front, and eventually Harrisburg gave her the ball.
Now Gehring again back across. Hutchinson got pushed away from the ball. Odney back for Scott. It was not touched by Sargent. It was not touched by Sargent. Throw in here for Pierre. And it will be Barry and Yost to check back in for Natalie Flotmeyer and Hutchinson. So now here is Sargent again to throw it in. From the near side. Headed by Scott. Lands back out of play, so another throw here for Sargent. Another big heave over the top of Scott, missing Yost. And now Odney back across midfield. Was looking for Ella Parks. And then it's passed back from Taylor to Gehring. And across midfield, here is Taylor. And then a pass, Gehring. And the Governors kind of gave up on that defensive play, but there was no offside. Now here's Avery Davis the other way. She got nudged off the ball, and it rolls in to the box for Litzen to play. And the Governors are trying to get one good offensive sequence here. That's all they need to tie it up. Odney, but Harrisburg has been stingy defensively. Parks trying to race after it. Maher trying to get it back over. Gehring went off of one of the players, and now Sargent will allow Gehring to pick it up and to eliminate any threat. Out towards midfield. Barry off the head to trying to get to Yost, but played back by Smith back. And now here again, Parks is up across midfield. And a long run coming in, and it's going to be a breakaway here for Harrisburg. Gehring comes out to break it up, and it'll go on a play for a throw-in.
Great play there by Jenna Gehring. The defense had a miscommunication and let her dribble in, and Gehring challenged her high at the top of the box and made a great play.
As it was Parks that was down, but she was able to get back up. Gehring made the play, and that maybe twisted the knee a little bit of Parks. But Barry now will steal it away. And Ryan Barry, that cross to the near side. Kuipers is able to get over to it. Bump away one girl, but not the second one from Harrisburg. And another offside is called against Harrisburg as the offense can't, again, get moving.
Yeah, I think Pierre's definitely trying to take advantage of Harrisburg's aggressiveness there and trying to draw those offsides.
So now here is Pierre. Grace Richter moves around two defenders. Richter going to get past that last one. Now Templeton will touch it over for Barry. Richter is down, and she went down and is not getting back up right now. It should stop the clock here in a moment. And I don't believe the clock was stopped quite yet, and now we will get the stoppage as we'll have Casey Michelson come out and check on Grace Richter. It looked fairly harmless, but maybe there was some knee-on-knee contact. Maybe Richter took something inadvertently to the head. And, I mean, she's holding her forehead right now. And I think Casey Michelson will, referee kind of having Richter stop. Maybe it is maybe it's a nosebleed. Looks like Richter's got the head tilted back right now. Probably a nosebleed here for Grace Richter.
Yeah, I didn't actually see it. I was following the flight of the ball like a fan and not a color guy, and so I didn't see what happened. But yeah, definitely she went down right away and stayed down. So there's definitely some hard contact.
And I'll say it didn't look like much from where we sit at. And again, I was not really facing that either, or looking at it either. But it does look like maybe contact to the head there to Grace Richter. So as the Governors can use this as a timeout, obviously you don't want to lose Richter in this game, but you can use it as a timeout to kind of regroup and get whatever sub you wanted to out there real quick. However, that timeout, we'll see if that maybe is effective here for the Governors. They get a free kick. Should be a free kick right here going from left to right. 7 minutes to play here in the second half. Again, the Governors need just one shot. All it takes is just one shot to try and tie this up. There'll be a drop here. And Barry, her pass for Davis. Up for Taylor, and back for Taylor. Now here's Maher. Had it taken away, and now Harrisburg will go the other way. A long run. Here's Malin Scott coming in the left foot. A save made by Gehring. Came out, made herself look big. And Gehring makes another good save for the Governors to keep it 1-0.
Yeah, great play by Graceland Taylor, too, running all the way across the field at the angle to take it away.
That one looked like it should have been offside, but it's not. Here's another chance for Harrisburg. Pass goes back for Scott at the edge of the box. Scott with a shot up towards the crossbar, and it goes down for a goal. And Harrisburg will take a 2-0 lead as Malin Scott will score it. Boy, that play looked like it almost was offside from the start. The assistant referee did not deem it offside, and Harrisburg is now taking a 2-0 lead with just about 6 minutes to play.
Yeah, I think it was a good play there. She came back and got back on side before the pass to her. So unfortunate for Pierre there. They didn't get good enough pressure on the second attacker.
As the Governors now trailing 2-0. And they have a lot of work in front of them here in the last 6 minutes. Here is Smith back a pass. Things don't get any easier for the Governors on Saturday. As another chance here for Harrisburg. Gehring comes out. Nice move around the defender. Now Gehring will take it all the way out towards the edge of the attacking third before she made that pass. And there's a long shot. Gehring's going to get back. It's going to take one high hop. It's still in play. And it does go out for a goal kick for the Governors.
Yeah, really nice play there by Jenna. And that's a sign of somebody who's playing really confidently. Yeah, she's got a girl charging at her. She takes a nice sidestep and relieves the pressure and keeps the ball.
Now the Tigers back at midfield. Again, saying that it doesn't get any easier. They play Brandon Valley on Saturday on the road, which makes it even tougher having to go on the road. But we'll play Brandon Valley on Saturday, then their final road game against Brookings before they return home for the final 3 regular season games. And should be, and obviously there's a lot of time left to go in the season, but we should be here for at least the first round game for the Governors, hopefully for more than just the first round game for the Governors soccer, for the girls team, playoff-wise.
Yeah, again, this was a challenge, and Brandon will be a challenge, but just take care of business and keep playing well.
Harrisburg with possession again, a pass for Maher for the Governors, but now is Harrisburg taking the ball back. Her pass knocked away by Kuipers. Here for Odney on the near side. And up on the sideline, back for Brianna Sargent. Her pass for Beck rolls off the leg. Now Odney takes over. And Odney looking maybe for a long shot. It's going to roll in the box. And it'll be grabbed by Gehring. It was going to go well wide, but Gehring will grab onto it. And again, the Governors starting to run out of time here. Down to 4 minutes here in this second half. Down 2-0. Here on the near side, it'll roll all the way and roll out of play. So another throw here for Harrisburg. There should be a throw here for Pierre. And the throw will be coming in from Sargent from the near side. On the throw for Yost. Kuipers now. Makes a move around the defender. Kuipers with a long shot that's going to go wide. Just the third shot of the game for Pierre. All 3 have missed target. And outside of the Aberdeen Central game, and I guess the only, the similarities to those 2 games have been right now potentially 2 losses. But the Governors have not just been able to get anything offensively going, especially towards the net. They've had a couple of good looks, but nothing that has been on target at all today.
Yeah, very similar games actually. You said it right. Just not a lot of offensive possession and offensive shots generated, and although they've played better and they responded better to that first goal than they did with Aberdeen.
As Odney hasn't, that was my next point that I was going to make. Here's an opportunity, onside play here. Pierre thought it was going to be offside. Jenna Gehring made the save, and Gehring come out of the box to play it out. And Gehring's made now 5 saves here in this contest, 13 shots for Harrisburg. I think everybody in the back line for Pierre thought it was going to be offside and allowed Ella Walton to have basically a breakaway and one-on-one with Jenna Gehring. But, again, the confidence that she has coming out to make that play, not staying in the back of the net, coming right out to the edge of the box.
Yeah, she's played really well, and if there was an offside one, that was a little closer than the one that was actually a goal. I thought that was pretty off.
Malin Scotts here on the near side, taken away by Sargent. And here is Brianna Sargent. A pass up for now Odney. Yost taking it away, pass for Sargent. And now goes over for Barry. And Barry looking to get it for Templeton, could not. Taken again here by Haig. And now Haig, Barry will step in front of that one. Long through ball here for Barry. It'll roll all the way down, and Smith back will clear it out of play for a throw here for the Governors again. Here on the near side, the throw did not come in yet. Now the throw will be here for the Governors. At to the top of the box, Templeton rolled off the backside of the foot. And Scott tried to get a pass. Maher played it back to the box. Back here for the Governors, for the Tigers. And it'll roll out of play for another throw here for Pierre. And Graceland Taylor will throw it in. From the far side, Taylor. He played back out. Taylor will chase it down. Passes over for Maher in the middle of the field. Trying to reverse the field, but it's intercepted by Harrisburg. Now a long run for Scott, but it'll roll the box for Gehring to grab onto. And then back out towards midfield, over the top of Templeton. Knocked down by the Tigers and Rylan Pesca. And then Sargent a pass that's intercepted, looking to maybe go to either Barry or Kuipers. And Pesca's pass gets blocked by Templeton. Now Beck for Yost. And that one taken and cleared away by Odney. And then back for Beck again. Pass for Yost. Back out near sideline. Takes one hop, goes out. No throw here for the Governors. Sargent, again another throw in. Here is Beck trying to cross it to the top of the box. Knocked down by Harrisburg. And then back out again. It'll roll all the way down where Jenna Gehring will let it roll towards her at the top of the box. And a pass that's going to be intercepted by Harrisburg. Taylor will get back to it. Here's Ellie Hughes. Hughes a pass up. Smith back, though, will intercept it. And that will do it. A 2-0 win for Harrisburg here in the first game of our doubleheader. The girls will go to 5-1-2. The Pierre girls will fall to 6-2 on the season. Back in 3 minutes to wrap this girls game up. You're listening to Pierre Governor Soccer on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Are you building a new home or remodeling the old? Adding a fireplace can make a house a home. Olson Plumbing in Pierre carries a full line of Heatolator fireplaces. Whether your taste is traditional or contemporary, Olson Plumbing has a great selection of Heatolator fireplaces that will fit any style. Whether you're building new or updating, call Olson Plumbing. Heatolator Fireplaces, the first name in fireplaces. Olson Plumbing in Pierre is your source for the industry's largest selection of indoor-outdoor fireplaces, either gas or wood, and outdoor fire pits. Stop by their showroom at 2803 East Wells or give them a call, 224-6436.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories. Go Govs!
This is Art from East Pierre Landscape and Garden Center. Do you know we are open 7 days a week? We're your shopping destination rather than simply a producer of nursery plants. We know what plants work in the area and offer high-quality landscape design services, plant materials, handmade outdoor crafts, and high-quality garden art. Let us make your yard and garden one to remember. East Pierre Landscape and Garden Center, east on Highway 34, north of Farm Island in Pierre.
Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping is who you should call as we enter the fall season. They can make sure your lawn makes it through the tough South Dakota winters. They can help with the fall cleanup, winterize that sprinkler system so that it can be ready to go in the spring. And once the snow starts to fly, they can help with that too. Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, helping customers year-round. Call Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, 280-4440.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates. At your service, at your side. with offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
BankWest Insurance has the expertise and resources to deliver customized solutions. As an independent trust coverage, we promise to go the extra mile so you can rest assured your loved ones and your assets are protected. Contact your local agent with BankWest Insurance to work for you.
Not a deposit, not FDIC insured, not insured by any federal agency, not guaranteed by any bank, may go down in value, equal opportunity.
As we welcome you back here to to Pierre, as Harrisburg defeats the Pierre Governors 2-0 here in the girls contest. John Winkler alongside Mendel Miller. As Mendel, it was just a game where Pierre couldn't get the offense moving. They had just 3 shots all game, all came in the second half. None of them were on target. And unfortunately for the Governors, gave up 2 goals, lost 2-0 here to Harrisburg. But, sometimes the offense just isn't quite there in soccer, and the chances they had were good, but they just couldn't get on target.
Yeah, it was a little bit like Aberdeen game, a little bit like the Roosevelt game, where we had limited chances. The difference being in Roosevelt, or against the Roosevelt, they took advantage of that one chance and scored and won the game 1-0. And Aberdeen and this one, they just didn't generate that really quality chance ever. That's a credit to the teams. Aberdeen and Harrisburg are really good teams, and Pierre's still growing, still learning, still figuring out where the offense comes from and where that those chances are generated, and they'll just need to continue. I thought they really played overall. They played pretty well. I mean, Harrisburg a good team. 2-0 not a bad result for them. On to Saturday, Brandon Valley is going to be an equal, if not tougher, challenge. I think mentally, Pierre's maybe probably not quite as scared or quite as they feel that Brandon Valley is probably not quite to Harrisburg's level, and so hopefully that'll show out and they'll go out and play well.
Yeah, Governors, again, we'll take on Brandon Valley. Our next, obviously we'll have the boys game here before we end the night, but our next broadcast will be a couple weeks, not this coming Tuesday, but the following Tuesday when the Governors return back home. Their final 3 home games. They'll be on the road next Thursday as well to Brookings. They'll be on the road Saturday and next Thursday, and then they return to face their last 3 opponents all at home. And we'll have all 3 of those home games for you here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. So Governors are at 6-2. This is a loss that, yes, will hurt, but in the grand scheme of if you're going to lose, you want to lose to these teams that are going to give you the most seed points when you lose. Obviously, it would be nice to win, but it doesn't hurt you as much as maybe losing to a team at the bottom of the standings who doesn't have the good win percentage that Harrisburg has and will have by the end of the year. So this one, while it stings, is one that's not going to hurt you down. Shouldn't hurt you down the stretch.
Yeah, exactly. There's nobody ever wants to lose, but there's games that are acceptable and there's games that are unacceptable to lose, and Harrisburg's definitely one that is, we'd like to get better results, but it's understandable, and again, it's a young team. They're still trying to find their footing, still trying to figure out exactly how it all pieces together and how to stretch more minutes of good play together. The good play is there, it just needs to be more consistent and more of it.
The Governors, again, they'll take on Brandon Valley on Saturday. The girls, we have the boys game coming up here in just a little bit. We will step aside and come back with the pregame of the boys contest. If you're watching on YouTube at KCCR Sports, we will end the broadcast here. We will come back in a little while before kickoff here on YouTube at KCCR Sports. So we will return. You're listening to Pierre Governor Soccer here.